Hello and welcome to all of you October babies. I'm Dr. Karen and I'm about to embark upon a colour analysis for you for March 2026. I certainly hope that February 2026 worked out for you in ways that you would have expected, and perhaps if you've used the colours from your missing colour list in ways that would have been exceeding your expectations. Now, this month, I've decided to use an oracle deck from the runes. Now, this is a very interesting little deck. There aren't very many cards in it, but they certainly have a lot to say. And let's see whether their input will help guide you along your way through March 2026. So let's get started, shall we? Now, for those of you who watched my readings in February, you may have noticed that I'm no longer using cards. I can't shuffle them anyway. So instead, what I've gone for is a whole range of coloured circles. These give us the same information. They're a bit noisier, and I think they're a lot more fun. So let's get started. Very well, October people. Let us now choose for you a runes oracle card. Go with your colour reading. Now, I'm looking for 4 circles of colours that will describe what October people need to deal with throughout the month of March. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let's see what that gives us. Yellow on cyan, cyan on red, pink on pink, and grey on green. Very well, October people. Let's have a look. What you're bringing with you into the month. Yellow on cyan. Cyan internally is a sense or a seeking for contentment. Things are stable, comfortable, you're feeling calm. In the real world, you're learning all sorts of new and exciting things. And those new and exciting things are actually disrupting that calm to a certain extent. Because when we mix yellow and cyan together, we get a form of green. And that green is a type that allows us to think in terms of gambling, of taking chances, of simply having a go at something because it's new, it's different, it's exciting. And that's the sort of energy that you're bringing with you into the month of March. Accompanying that, we also have cyan on red. Cyan, unlike here where it's an internal driver, now becomes part of the real world. Things are calm and stable. They're also a little bit stagnant too, because underneath there is this sense of frustration. You want to do more. You want to have more excitement. You want to do more things. But remember that red and cyan are opposites on the colour wheel. So you're swinging backwards and forwards between frustration and peace and harmony, between boredom and the excitement and the getting ready to get out there and do something different. So this is a very difficult combination to be dealing with, primarily because you're straddling 2 opposing forces of emotional situation. Where that will lead us to is pink on pink. Now, pink on pink is both a lovely combination. It's also a bit of a warning. We'll go with the lovely combination first. Pink on pink is the falling in love. It's the being vulnerable to assistance from others, allowing other people into your life to help you with things and situations and experiences that you otherwise would have to carry out on your own, and to do so would be difficult. The warning is that pink is a reduced form of red. This means there's no energy. You could be, in fact, exhausting yourself on a physical setting. And if you do so, you may even find yourself becoming ill. So it is a warning of being careful. Here, you're pushing yourself between something that's highly exciting and something that is stable and calm, and something that allows you to feel as though you know exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. This is a don't overdo it. Underlying all of this, we have grey over green. Now, green internally is always a need for new pastures, new horizons, new things, new excitement, new possibilities. Grey in the real world, however, is not quite sure which ones to choose. You know that you want to make changes. You know that you want to head off in different directions. You know that you want to grab at opportunities as they arise. But which ones are the ones that are going to give you the freedom that you're craving? And which ones are simply going to lead you down a pathway that may not necessarily be where you want to go? That's the story of where you're going to be heading in March. Let's have a look at the colours that are missing to see what we can do to support that. There's no black and there's no white. You have red, you have yellow, there's no green, you do have green, there's no blue or brown or orange, but you do have grey, there's no purple, but you do have pink, and you have cyan. So these colours here are the ones that are supporting your skill development throughout the month of March. Red, yellow, green, grey, pink, and cyan. These 6 colours are the ones that are missing, the repertoire that you're not currently using. Black, white, blue, brown, orange, and purple. From those, you need to choose the 2 colours, one that is most appealing and then one that is least appealing. And add those 2, what you are doing in the here and now throughout the month of March, so that instead of becoming ill, you're actually finding yourself becoming attractive and perhaps even finding new friendships, new loves, if you like, new things that make you feel fulfilled in life. So what are they? Well, black is all about taking time out. You need time to recuperate. You can't be forever taking all of your energy and then exhausting yourself. White is all about taking on new experiences, but at the same time, being aware that not all experiences are good experiences. Just opening yourself up to experiences generally can be extremely helpful. The warning is that there is no guidance here into what sort of experiences they are going to be. Blue is about duty and responsibility and taking care of business. Are you, in fact, nurturing yourself? If you're not looking after yourself well enough, eventually you will be exhausted. Brown is about creating goals, aspirations, being practical in the way in which you approach tasks and experiences. Orange is about confidence and courage and being able to survive in any situation of crisis or drama that may hit you. And purple is all about navigating change, negotiating between creation and destruction. In order to create something new in your life, you need to destroy something that already was there, so that you've got space for the new. Purple can be a great deal of fun. It can also be caused by a great deal of distress. It all depends on what it is that you're doing and how these 2 hinge upon the way in which you approach life. So let's now have a look at what the oracle has to say on the subject. And I'm not going to read the name of that because I have no idea how to pronounce it. This is all about travel, both in physical terms and, both in physical terms and those of lifestyle direction, a journey, vacation, relocation, evolution, change of place or setting, seeing a larger perspective. Travel is green. Going to new spaces is green. Finding new perspective is also green. And the grey assists with that because it allows you to be open to both positive and negative experiences before you make up your mind what you're going to do. So which of these are you going to use to help you along the way? You'll notice that today's readings have been rather short, and that's because while these are being uploaded, I'm on my way on a 2-day trip, 4 days round trip, with an additional day down there to go and see the traditional Chinese dances. I've been waiting for this for a couple of years. Last year, it was a cyclone that prevented us from going. This year, I'm definitely going to get there. So, while I'm going to be enjoying that, I hope you enjoy the reading. And if you did enjoy it, please give it a like or maybe even comment. It always comes in handy for the algorithm. If you're new here and a bit confused, I'll leave a couple of cards at the end to give you some idea of what it is I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Until I see you again, this time for April's reading, may the colours of your life lead you exactly where you need to be for your own higher good. Bye.